starting in verse 41, and it says, they gathered together daily. I mean, that sounds like real relationships, people you're doing life with on a regular basis, not 5 minutes before service or grabbing the mid-coffee before you go in to worship 5 minutes late, but talk to regularly, people who know your aches and your pains and your needs. They met in each other's homes. They ate food together, like real meals. I know you know what this is like because there's never enough time to spend with the people you're going to spend eternity with. That's the thing. You are going to spend forever with these people you love when they know the Lord. And so breaking bread together, discussing the teaching of the apostles, thankfully, God has imprinted his very nature in Jesus. Jesus walked the earth, and then through his death, resurrection, and ascension, his Spirit is allowed to come to us. And we get all of these amazing teachings that come from the mind of God through the people of God. Inevitably, while you're sitting around, getting comfortable with people, getting to know them, learning to trust them, someone is going to share with you what they're afraid of. They're going to share with you situations that are entirely out of their control, that absolutely require something bigger. And thankfully, we have prayer for this. And I think a lot of churches actually kind of stop right there. Gather together, meals together, teaching of the apostles, pray for one another. But there's this key value that's just a few verses later where it says they met each other's needs. And so you meet each other's needs. And I think this is revolutionary in the world, but I think particularly in New York City, meeting the needs of the people who you're doing life with, the people who are sitting at your table, the people who have met your needs in the past. So you invite those people from the table to the garden. That garden experience of communion and unity with God and his people. And ultimately, the discipleship pathway is to show people how to enter a secret place where they have a one-on-one relationship with the Lord, where they can hear him when he asks them to do big things, like he asked us to do big things, where they can recognize his voice and discern his good intentions for them